Hello friends! Today I wanted to share with you our visit to the Grove. I already showed you the beautiful china shop that we went to, but I want to give you a few tips if you're going to visit the Grove in Los Angeles, which is kind of a tourist destination, so that if you come in from out of town or if you live here, here's a couple things that you should know. The first is visit early in the day. We arrived around 11:15 and it was quite lovely. But by the time 12 came around, really crowded. Now it was the weekend, so I would suggest definitely, if you can, a midweek visit is better. Now some of the stores are so high-end that they really don't have a lot of customers in them. So it's not that the stores necessarily are crowded. For example, the china shop, we were the only people there. But the promenade is very crowded, lots of people, lots of dogs. So if you have a dog, really definitely on a leash necessary. So early in the day visit and midweek visit will be an optimum experience for seeing the Grove. Now the Grove is attached to the Farmers Market, which is on 3rd and Fairfax. It's an old-fashioned open-air market with lots of vendors selling fruits and vegetables and homemade wares. It's delightful, but it has lots of eateries, but all of the seating is common outside, so you sometimes have to fight for a table. So again, if you go there early for lunch, definitely the best time, or early for dinner, like 4-ish or 5-ish, definitely the best time. Now, parking. Parking, what a mess. You know, there's probably enough parking because it felt like we were in a maze when we got into the parking structure. We actually meant to do valet, but we didn't quite get in the right place, didn't turn in the right place. So we ended up in the self-parking. We arrived at 11:15 and we left at 2:30. And our parking fee was $17. Now, we did get a validation both at the restaurant. At the restaurant we went to, no, you can only use one validation, but we could have got validated at the restaurant or at the china store. However, the validation only lasts for 2 hours. So if you exceed the 2-hour limit in your visit to the Grove, then you don't have a validation. The validation doesn't work. So $17 was a full fee for us, even though we did get a validation. Now the valet, you know, I almost feel like it's worth it. It's a few dollars more. It's $20 for the first 2 hours, and then $2 every half hour thereafter, up to 6 hours, for a maximum of $40. So our fee for parking in the valet would have been $26 versus $17. Plus, of course, you probably tip in valet, so let's call it $30. So it would have been about twice as much. But the frustration and the confusion parking in this maze, the parking maze, I don't know. It felt like it might have been worth it to park valet. So if you have the extra 20 bucks, it might be worth it to do that. Especially when it's hard to negotiate and figure out where your car is and what level and how to get to the escalator or the blah, blah. So that's my advice. If you can afford it, I would do valet. Get there early and just enjoy. I'm going to show you some pictures of our visit. We had a really good time. So I'm not complaining, just giving you a little bit of, you know, dish.